Hi everyone, this is Israa Alharbi, a QUT law student, and I will be explaining the landlord's main responsibilities and obligations under the tenancy law. Common law indicates that landlords have a duty to guarantee the safety of the rented property and its content, and maintaining the structure and exterior of the house, ensuring all installations are working such as gas, electricity, and heating, and treating potentially health-threatening issues such as raising dump, and anything else that is stipulated in the tenancy agreement. Other obligations that the landlord must ensure the property is reasonably secure, and this relates to the risk to a tenant's personal safety, the ability of a tenant to obtain home contents insurance, and the likelihood of break-ins, and also local community standards about adequate security for properties and the physical characteristics of a property and adjoining areas. Also, the landlord must supply and maintain all locks and provide the tenant with keys. Keys include electronic key cards, swipe cards, and remote controls. The landlord must also take care not to interfere with the tenant's peace of use of the property, and must provide a written notice in a reasonable time. Exclude a number of circumstances such as emergency and protecting the premises from danger. Here are the legal occasions where the landlord have the right to enter the premises. Please pause the video and have a look on them. Where the rented property is for sale, the landlord must give a tenant a notice of lessor's intention to sell premises. There is Form 10, and also an open house or in-site auction can only held if the tenant agrees in writing. Once the property is sold, an attornment notice must be given to the tenant, and a change of property Form 5 must be given to the RTA. The landlord cannot make the tenant leave because they decide to sell the property, and in the case of fixed-term agreements, the tenant can stay until the end of the terms, and the purchaser will take over the tenancy. However, in periodic agreements, notice to leave Form 12 must be given to the tenant, or notice to leave from R12 for rooming accommodation. Where is a breach of the agreement, a significant breach by a tenant involves one of these four issues: using the property for illegal purposes, the number of occupants allowed to live in the property, keeping a bit when not included in the written agreement, a matter which will cost more than the equivalent of 1 week's rent to fix. In the case of repeated breaches by either parties, and they have issued a notice to remedy breach on 2 occasions for the same breach, and the third breach occurs within a 12-month period, and the problem is for a serious nature, they both can apply to the QCAT. However, please note that applying to the QCAT does not automatically mean that the agreement will be terminated. The tenant should continue to pay the rent until the agreement formally is ended. This video has concluded our series of videos on tenancy law. Me and my group mates, Sherman and Miranda, hope that you guys have enjoyed them. And there is a direct link down in the description area to all forms that we have mentioned in our video.